Well, today is National Women and Girls HIV/AIDS Awareness Day. We've made some great strides in prevention, awareness in the terms of HIV virus. Joining us this morning is Dr. Monica Walker from the Leroy Jefferson Medical Society. I'm so glad you're here. Let me find your mic just to make sure everybody can hear you. Hold on one second. We had a little slip just as we were coming on. You know, I can't even find it. So you're just going to have to talk really loud to me, and the mic will pick it up. Talk to me about the stats when it relates to, you know, women and HIV. What's the prevalence that we all need to be aware of?
So initially, HIV disease was thought to be a disease of men, homosexual men in particular. But now we're seeing that about 20% of women, of the total number of HIV cases occurs in women and adolescent girls. And so that is the reason for the Awareness Day. We want teenage girls and young women to know that they're just as much at risk as men. And it's about 20% of the total population of people who have HIV/AIDS disease. About 20% are adolescent girls and women of all ages.
Yeah, this is not just a male issue.
It is not.
Talk to me, what are the signs of, you know, of HIV infection?
So HIV infection is, as any other disease, that one would be immunocompromised. So we would see fever, night sweats, chills. We would have swollen lymph nodes. It would be extreme fatigue. Sometimes there can be a rash. And those seem to be like, oh, that could be any disease. But because it is nonspecific like that, we want everyone tested, especially those who know that they may be at increased risk. So what is increased risk? That means that people who are aware that their partner has HIV disease or may be at risk for HIV disease, those who use intravenous drugs, those who have multiple partners, and those are the ones that want to say, you know what, I need to get tested, or I haven't been tested for a while and I'm going to get tested again.
What do you do if you're a parent? You know, you made the point that this can affect young girls, you know, adolescent girls. What do you do if you're a parent and you suspect this could be impacting my child?
Right, and so it's important for parents to talk to their children. Children don't always tell parents the truth, and so I think it's important for parents to say, you know what, you have some options. When we go to the doctor today, we're going to ask for that HIV test. Don't be afraid. I don't want you to be afraid. We just want to be informed.
Yeah.
And so anybody who thinks that they may be at risk, or even people who say, you know what, I only have one partner, I don't think I'm at risk. That's not true, because we don't know how many partners that individual has or had. And
Sure.
so we want to be vigilant in terms of testing, in terms of retesting. And the great thing is that we have the availability in this county and most counties in Florida to test. And sometimes the testing is free.
Sure. Dr. Walker, thank you so much for being here, you know, on an awareness day like this, and really something we should be aware of every day. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Matt, over to you.
Thank you, Dr. Walker. Coming up